to get into today, being Moonshine Wednesday. We're going to make some blueberry moonshine. Hey, blueberry moonshine is fantastic. Alright, so we're going to show you how simple it is and easy to make. But first, welcome to Stillworks and Brewing. My name is Randy, and this is a channel that's all about home distillation and brewing. Welcome to Moonshine Wednesday. Alright, so, but like I always say, there's something you can really do to help us out so we can keep bringing you this content, and it's simple for you to do. A lot of you have done it. There's a couple of you guys ain't done it yet. Please hit that subscribe button down there. Alright, let's get started. Okay, what we need is, and like I said before, I'll put the ingredients down in the description box, but it is so simple. So what we need is some blueberries. We got 4 cups of blueberries, and we're going to put them in that pot. Good stuff. Okay, so we got them in our pot, but what we need to do, just get yourself, your potato masher. What we want to do is kind of just muddle them just a little bit, just to start with, just to help break them open. But we'll really just break them just a little bit first. Alright, so what we want to do is we want to add in our sugars. Okay, so in this recipe, we want 1 cup, I'm making a mess. 1 cup of just your regular old white sugar. 1 cup of white sugar. And then we want to use 1 cup of a brown sugar. I like the light in this particular case. 1 cup of that. Close. Alright, 1 cup of brown sugar. Alright. And then we want to start putting a little bit of heat. Let's start to heat up a little bit. So I'm going to just start on a medium heat just for this second. Alright. Just to start melting that sugar a little bit. Start cooking those blueberries so we can get that flavor out of them. While that's just starting to heat up a little bit, let's go ahead and add in. No, I'm going to wait on that. Okay? So, what we want to do is, like I said, heat that up. I will just put a splash of water in there just to help it out. Just a splash of water to help it out. Some people call this blueberry pie, some call it blueberry cobbler. I just call it good. Alright, so let me let this heat up and then we'll be back. Okay, you can see that I've muddled up them them blueberries, and I'm waiting for it to come up to a simmer, and then once we get up to a simmer, then we can add the rest of the spices. Okay? So, as soon as that gets up, I'll be right back. Okay, so it come up to a low simmer. What we want to add in now is a 1/4 of a teaspoon of nutmeg. Quarter teaspoon nutmeg. Alright, it's smelling delicious. And then what we want is 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And that what we also want is one to two cinnamon sticks. I'm going to go with 2. And they're short ones, so that's why I'm going to go with 2. Alright. And what we want to do is, we want that to simmer. Come on, lid. We want that to simmer probably a minute, maybe 2 minutes, to help get those extracts, or to extract that blueberry out of them blueberries, the flavor out of them blueberry. I mean, it's getting like a thick syrup now. So we'll go for about a minute, minute and a half, 2 minutes. Get some of that flavor out of them cinnamon sticks and all that. You could use ground cinnamon, I guess. All right. So after about a minute, then we'll just let it cool down, and then we'll get ready to move to the next step. Okay. Okay. Our syrup is down to room temperature. Oh, damn, that's good. Okay, so what I got here is just a fine mesh grater and a piece of cheesecloth. But what we want to do is we want to try to get those blueberry out of it. So let me just pour that in here. I mean, it's pretty thick right now. Okay, so what we want to do is, I want to kind of fish out those cinnamon sticks. There's the other one. Okay. Then with the cheesecloth, I'll bring the edges up, hopefully. Like I said, it is pretty thick, but we can filter out. And if you don't want cheesecloth, you can just push it through. This just helps the process. I mean, you can see it's draining. Alright, let me get this done then. Strawberries all cleaned out. I rinsed out my pot here. So what I want to do is add in my strawberry syrup into this pot. Alright. And then what I'm going to mix in is, I got some 100 proof shine here, 1 quart. I'm going to pour that in there. Alright. Then I had what did I do with it? I'm losing it. Oh. Okay, so I found my ladle. Alright, so what we're going to do now, I'm going to give it a little taste. Alright, it's still a little bit too hot for my likings. So, the recipe calls for 4 cups of water. Let me put 1 bottle in there, then we'll see what it tastes like. I found most people Alright, there's 2 cups of water. I found most people like stuff like Shine. 50%. That is a good for me. Oh, now that is good. All right, so what I want to do is let me get my mason jar ready. Get some of this stuff out of my way. Let's put it in. Somebody gave me these jars. They're from like, the well, it says Old Smoky on here. They are from Commercial Shine, and they're 750 liters, not quite a quart. That's what I'm gonna put this in. I'm curious to see how many I will get. All right, so let's fill it up. Beautiful color, ain't it? I think Blueberry Shine is one of the standards, ain't it? I'm thinking I'm going to get 2 in a piece. I'll tell you, the weather's a lot cooler, but it's still hot. I know hopefully next week on my regular show, I got something I think everybody's going to really like. I know I do. So hopefully you get ready for that. Alright, there's 2. And I believe I'll get a piece. Okay. Alright. I didn't make too much of a mess. Now, like I've always said, I like it ice cold, but let's see what it tastes like now. A beautiful color. Smells like blueberry. Wow. It's got a nice hint behind the, from the shine to the blueberry taste. The aftertaste is definitely blueberry. That is fantastic. Oh, that's going to go over really big. I think everybody's going to love that. You put that out at a party, it won't last long. Okay? Well, that's our blueberry shine. It's very easy to make. Filtering out the blueberries was a little cumbersome. I just kept squeezing the cheesecloth, and it got it nice and clear because I didn't want all that pulp in the shine. But besides that, it was very easy to make. 1 to 10, it's got to be a 10. So, looking forward to this. I guess the last thing I got to say is, hey, thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time here on Stillworks and Brewing. Cheers, everybody.